In this video, I'm going to show you how to use cold email to find clients as a freelance software developer. Literally step by step from where to find the emails, what software to use to send the emails, and the copy that you would write to get responses on your emails and find clients. Hi, I'm Boyan Naidov. I've been building and running technology teams for the past 10 years. I also run my own software development agency. This is literally one of the strategies that we use to get clients for our own developers. So I know what I'm talking about, and I think it's definitely going to work for you. All right, so let's get stuck in. I'm going to show you where to find emails from. I'm going to show you where to buy email accounts, how to set them up, and what software to use to send that email. A lot of that can be done within the software itself instantly. I'll put the links in the description below. I'm also going to create a online document that has everything step by step. So even if you skip through this video, there'll be like a SOP just for you that you can download and use. Right, so we go to instantly, literally just get started. Fill in your information and then you'll be logged in. Okay, hi Boyan. There'll be some step-by-step things here to guide you through. You don't need any of that. You can just skip it. What you have to do now is buy email accounts. So you can either buy your own email accounts. So you can go to Google, get yourself a workspace, or go to Outlook, get yourself a workspace. SMTP, that's like private email infrastructure. You don't need to worry about that. Why I'm recommending instantly is because they have a done for you setup. You literally say, hey, I want to get Google, create your own domain. So I wrote freelance software developer. It'll search all the domains that there are, and it'll say, okay, this is an alternative if they can't find the domain that you want. So let this just load up. I'm going to pause while that's happening. Oh, there we go. I don't even need to pause. Okay, so let's just say elitefreelancedeveloper.com. That's awesome. This is the domain that you want. This can be like, you have to have a domain to send an email from. You could use your own Gmail account, like firstname.lastname@gmail.com. So your personal private email, but you don't want to do that because you could land up in spam and just ruin your email reputation. And then when you email your friends or something, they're not going to get it. It's going to go straight to spam. So you have to buy a domain because to get an email account, you have to attach it to a domain. You bought your domain, elitefreelancer.com, just spend $15. Okay, first name, last name, make it your real name. If you're frickin' John Doe, you're John Doe. Don't make it Boyan Naidov, don't make it David Sinclair, anything, okay? Forwarding domain, because you just bought a domain, you want it to be forwarded to your website if you have one. If you don't have one, it's okay, but it's much better to create your own website. Or you can just link them to your LinkedIn, for example. So throw your LinkedIn URL there. First name, last name. It'll recommend for you, literally. Don't go too crazy. Don't put too many accounts per domain. You want to buy 3 email accounts per domain at max. So let's have these 3. You can create your own email address and select the domain you want. Like it, if I didn't like these ones, I could just make my own one up. Boyan Naidov at Elite. Yeah. Add. Yeah, you see, they even recommend don't go more than 3, so that's cool. You could delete one and then add this one if you really wanted that specific email. But let's not get caught up on that. You place your order, you buy this. Okay. Confirm no, that's fine. Check out, do your thing, pay for this. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to go into my account. So let's just assume that you just paid for this. Okay, you've had your email accounts. Now you actually need to find leads. Okay, I recommend instantly because you can actually find the leads in here yourself. You can choose a location, so it doesn't matter where you are developing from. let's say you're somewhere in the EU and you want to be UK, find people in the UK. So you can do America as well, United States, but let's just play UK. Job titles. What I would do is I would actually reach out to developers. Okay, I reach out to the heads of companies because we're doing a business-to-business transaction and I get them developers. But what you could do is reach out to developers. So let's say you want to speak, let's say you're a React developer. You want to speak to other React developers, okay? You want to just start a conversation. You know, do they work remotely? Do they work with contractors? Are they growing their team? Things like this, you know. Is someone planning to leave their team? Then you could come in. Who's their boss? You know, who's in charge of these decisions of making hires? Who should you speak to? So you're using cold email to start conversations. Okay, it's not to, hey, I'm a freelance React developer, hire me. You'll never get a job like that. You might, but it's very unlikely. More than likely is you'll start a conversation, someone will start to get to know you, and either they have a requirement right away, or in the future, they'll have it, but they'll remember you, and then they'll reach back out to you again. So you're developing a network of potential clients this way. So reach out to React developers. You get a whole list of them in whatever country you want to choose to work in. UK, USA, somewhere in the EU, let's say you want to be Germany, Sweden, wherever you want to be. Okay. Employees, don't go for big companies. Large companies already work with companies like mine. 1. 2, large companies have established ways of getting contractors and they have a lot of red tape. So 100 people and less is amazing. These people are much easier to work with. They don't have such red tape and barriers of entry for you. So realistically, smaller the better. You find your results, and then there's 40 people. You need way more than 40. I'm just giving this an example. You could add more developers here, React Native. If you're a full stack, maybe you also do Node. You can just do React Native, Node. And you just keep getting these developers. And these are the people that you're going to be emailing. So once you get that list of people, you're going to enrich them. You're going to select and add it to your campaign. So basically what we've done now is we've created our email accounts. We found the people that we want to email. Now we want to create a campaign. So I'm going to add a new campaign. Let's stick with React developers. So React developers UK, 100 people. I usually like to name my campaigns like who I'm targeting, the location that I'm targeting, the size of the company and the industry. But if you're not so picky on the industry, let's just assume because of the small number, we're not going to add the industry here, but yeah, you're reaching out to React developers. You need to add the leads. Those leads you just got, okay? Once you've added the leads, you want to create some sequences. You want to create some copy, okay? So a good basic copy is a quick subject line. It can literally be the person's first name, okay? First name. Okay, someone's going to see a subject line with your first name. And it can be something simple like, I'm also a React developer. And let's think about this. Is there a way to pause this thing? Because I want to come back, I want to write a good copy actually. Cool, okay, so I just wanted to write some not terrible copy. But basically you can reach out to each of these React developers and you can do a subject of React dev at company name. This placeholder, when you're loading your leads, your email addresses that you just found, there'll always be a company name. And you just upload that data and this will automatically populate that company name. So React dev at Apple, at Ford, at whatever, Logitech. Obviously, those massive companies, you don't want to be emailing them. You'll never get into anyone's primary account. But, okay, let's assume we've done that. Keep the subject. So then you say, hi, let's assume that they're called David. Hi, David. I'm guessing you're also a React developer at company name. So the same one here. You guys still working remotely? And this is your signature. So when you're setting up those email accounts, you'll always have an email signature, your sign off. Okay, so this email is like, catch them off guard. They kind of think that maybe you're also working at that company with them. So they're more likely to respond, and they might be curious because they're like, if they're not working remotely, they're going to be like, what? We were working remote? They'll reply. And if they are working remotely, they're going to be like, oh, this guy's from my company. I just don't know where. And they're asking me if I'm working remotely still. Probably going to respond. So you send them this first email. Then you send your second email. If they don't respond, not many people will respond on the first email. Okay, it just happens. People are busy. People don't care. People forget. So on. So then your next message by default will get sent in one day. Okay, you just keep adding steps. Add email, add email, add email. Okay, I'm going to delete these steps that I just created. Okay, so I created a 3 email sequence. Okay, cancel. I left the subject blank because this is going to follow up from this email. So then a few days later, I'm going to make it 3 days. Send the next message in 3 days. 3 days later, this guy is going to be reached out to you because I'm working for, now you say where you're working, your company, okay? I'm working at company X, and they're going back to the office. I still want to be remote and just networking with some developers to find out who's still working remotely, you know? You guys planning on going back to the office? Again, it's a soft call to action. Your call to action, these are called call to actions. You don't want to be like, hey, I'm a freelance software developer. I want to be a freelance software developer for your company. Hook me up. Like, no one likes getting sold to like that. But you just want to start the conversation, because from here, they're going to say, yeah, we are still working remotely. And then you're like, that's amazing, whatever, John. I'm actually reaching out to grow my network of people who are working remotely because my company is going back to the office and I don't want to do that. Then keep the conversation going. They'll eventually figure out that you want to work for their company, and you can just be like, hey, who's your manager? Are you guys growing? Etc. etc. But second email, here's your copy. You guys are planning on going back to the office. A PS message, super, super powerful, by the way. A lot of people will read the PS message more intently. So, you know, I'm not a recruiter or an agency, just a guy who wants to network and meet with remote developers. Last email, again, let's say 3 days later, 4 days later, reached out. Oh, here we go. Last one, promise, first name. Again, this is a placeholder. It will come with their data. Should I reach out to someone at company name instead? Cheers, here's your signature. And PS, thanks for your time, man. Hope I wasn't a bother. That's it. 3 simple steps. You save this. So let's save. You save it and you schedule this campaign. You just say, I want to do it Monday through Friday, 9 till 5 p.m. and you press play. That's it. It's done. Now your campaign's live, and now every day, those emails that you just bought, that you set up, are going to be sending emails out. Again, in this like SOP that I'm going to put in the doc in the description, it's going to show how to set up your emails, how many emails to send per day, per account, because you can't just blast 1,000 emails a day. Okay, you're actually going to send like 10 to 15 emails per email account per day. So if you just bought like 1 domain and 3 accounts, you're just going to be sending 50 emails a day. But it's all automated. Very little time is going to be going into this. And you're only going to be dealing with responses. So that's the basic thing, guys. It's literally get leads, put them into a leads, an email sending platform like Instantly, and get replies. Now I'm going to show you how it works for me. Obviously, I'm a development agency. It's way different copywriting. It's a way different offer, a way different value proposition, and a different pricing, which is why you guys are going to do way better because, yeah, we need more budget, and we obviously charge a premium above freelancer rates. But once you have this set up, I'm going to show you how mine looks like. You're going to go to your inbox, and you should start to see every few days a couple interested replies that are like, okay, hey, I actually want to have a chat with you. Do you have Flutter experts available? Like this woman. Or this guy who we actually already had our call. But I just sent him a little Loom with the salaries, and then he's like, okay, we actually want to offshore our stuff. I'd love to hear with you how you do it. Can you send me a meeting? Boom. Don't email, call this guy, don't bother him. I'm just showing you that this stuff works. Every week or two, you'll get an interested lead, and you'll eventually find work. So I hope you found that valuable. I know I'm using a different software. It's just because we do it at way more scale. This one's a little bit more complicated. Also, don't email my accounts, but I have 177 of them. You just need like 5 to 10, honestly. You don't need to go crazy. But yeah, instantly we'll put it all for you in one place where you can get the leads, one place for where you can send the emails, one place where you can manage all the replies. Smart Lead can do most of that. You just can't get email accounts. You have to buy them from Google and upload them here manually. Let's say you have to be a little bit more sophisticated. That's it, guys. Get yourself a little account on Instantly. Find the leads that you want to speak to through here. Buy some email accounts. Use this copy. And good luck. Good luck out there. All right, guys. I'm going to do a little bonus section for you. Okay, if you got into the end, this is for you. A lot of people might not get enough leads through the lead finder here. Okay, we only found 40. You can reach out to all 40 in one day, and you want to be sending emails daily because you want replies daily, because this isn't going to hit immediately. It's a long-term play. But here's Apollo. You come into Apollo, create yourself a free account. It's completely free. I'm going to go to export Apollo, exportapollo.com. Literally, that same thing that you did where you found people, you do the same thing here. You find yourself a React developer. You get their email status to be verified and likely to engage. And you select the number of employees. It must be small companies. Small. But this way, look at this, 4,000 people that you can reach out to and start networking with. And when you get this data, you also get their LinkedIn and stuff like that. So then you can start to reach out to them on LinkedIn as well. But now that you've gotten this data, you want to export it. You don't need a paid account here to get this data. Okay, it's a little bit black hat, but you take this URL, you shoot it into Export Apollo, because you will just get the leads. You send them the search URL, you fill in the form with your information. It's not like 5 minutes, it's like 10, 15, but let's say 5. You wait 5 minutes and you'll get the leads. It's literally like $3 per 1,000. So for 4,000 leads, it'll be $12. $12, and you have enough leads to last you a month or two. Okay, get that going. Download the leads and start emailing them. Get their attention. Don't try to sell on the first email or on the second or on the third. You just want the conversation to get started. Once you've started that conversation, you can then continue with them. Some people will be helpful, other people will not. Some people will be friendly, other people will not. That's just part of the game of being a freelance developer. That's just part of the game of finding clients and maintaining clients. So good luck with this. If there's any questions, comments below, and I'll be sure to answer and help you out. I'm going to do more content like this on how you can find clients as a freelance software developer. So like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And I think I'm out, yeah. Next one might be talking about like how to do this, but for LinkedIn. And yeah, it gets complicated, but good luck, guys. Keep it simple. It's very, very straightforward. $50 account on Instantly, $30 on emails, email accounts that you buy every month. That's $80, and $10 a month on leads. So for less than $100 a month, you can become a freelance software developer and probably make $5,000 to $10,000 a month So your return on investment is 1000x. Okay, sounds crazy, but it's true. Alright guys, while I was actually recording this, I saw an opportunity to save you some money. So you can still use Instantly. Honestly, they're great because you can do everything within Instantly. That's why I sent it to you guys. If you want to get a bit more sophisticated but save money, Salesforge, okay, Mailforge. Salesforge. Mailforge is basically private infrastructure for email, but instead of $5 a month per account, it's $3. So almost half the price. There's another one, Zapmail. I'm going to send you both. Zapmail buys Google accounts also for $3 a month. It's $3.25 but the problem is with these guys, you have to buy at least 30 accounts. So with Zapmail, you must buy at least 30 email accounts. That's their minimum purchase order. But because they buy bulk, they get a discount from Google and stuff. Mailforge though is private and it's $3 whether you buy 10, 1,000 or 1, right? So all you do is, again, you buy yourself a domain, buy the domain, add a few mailboxes per domain. You can see I've been using them since May. Okay, so already an existing client. By the way, I'm an existing client of Zapmail as well. So let's just show proof. Don't email me. Don't email me. I just showed you my login. But yeah, we've got 30 accounts there. We have like 15 accounts here. So when you get in scale, you have to buy accounts from different sources as well. But yeah, you go to Mailforge, buy a domain, add email accounts to each one. They'll automatically set everything up for you, all the technicals. And then once that's done, you go to your mailboxes and export them. Export that file, you log into Instantly and you import them. You import the file and they will automatically get loaded into Instantly and boom, Bob's your uncle. Same thing with Zapmail. If you obviously use Smart Lead, but you just export them. They have you see how they have automatically, don't use reach on inbox, piece of shit. Reply is also terrible. Instantly and Smart Lead are the best. So, and they have an automatic thing. So you buy the email account and automatically you just click Smart Lead, click Instantly and it'll send it right then and there. So yeah, there's Zapmail and Mailforge. You can save, 40% per month per email account. So that's like bonus. Okay, no more videos. It's done. Cheers.